Good afternoon and welcome to Know the Score live on Facebook. It's a program all about the services of Broward SCORE. Today we're continuing our series with the workshop presenters who will be at our digital marketing seminar, a free seminar on January 27th at the Nova Southeastern University Alvin Sherman Library. And today we welcome Gary Thorup.
Yeah, thank you very much, Dave. Appreciate it.
Who will be our keynote speaker, kicking everything off at 9 o'clock on January 27th. It's a free event, by the way, and we want you to all come out. And Gary will start things out that day with giving us a great overview of digital marketing, what it's all about. And we were talking before the show that many small businesses find this world of digital marketing to be a bit overwhelming.
Yeah.
And they are trying to sort it out. Will your presentation help them do that?
Well, hopefully it can shine a little light in this kind of foggy, chaotic world that digital marketing really is for so many people. It's obviously a major challenge, especially for a small business owner who's trying to develop some sort of sophisticated strategy to grow their business. And the whole idea behind my presentation on the 27th is going to be about how do you take this complex world and simplify it, and how do you take some of these unique opportunities that many people have probably heard of from Facebook or SEO or content creation, and how do you bring them in, integrate them together to build a cohesive and sound marketing strategy?
Yeah, that's a very important thing. A lot of our small business clients that SCORE mentors tell us that they have elements of digital marketing in place, like a website and a Facebook page, but they don't really get a measurable result and can't find the results that they want. How do you suggest that they try to get measurable results?
Well, the beautiful thing about digital marketing is everything is trackable. That's really cool. But it's a double-edged sword because there is so much data to track. It's sometimes difficult to really know what's valuable and to effectively analyze it. And there's also another trade-off that I think small business owners in particular need to consider and juggle is the resources that they have available to them, which is going to be time and money. So with our clients, for the most part, and I don't know if this would pertain to all small businesses, but there are a lot of software solutions out there that enable you rather inexpensively to track the response that you're getting off of your advertising efforts, your phone calls, web leads, any of those sorts of things, because there is nothing that, the last thing that you want to do, especially as a small business owner, and you might be strapped for resources, is spend a lot of money and time on an effort that isn't yielding positive ROI, right? So if you're spending money and time on something and it's not working out, you need to know it so you can reapply your efforts. And that's why tracking is such a foundational and critical component to a successful marketing strategy when it comes to digital.
Yeah, I think you're right, and it's something that every small business owner should have a strategy, even if it's notes written on a piece of paper or a formal strategy, so that you have a plan. A lot of times small business owners do the kind of online marketing that I call opportunistic, where they basically respond to solicitations they receive. They might get a call from Yelp, or they might get a call from Angie's List or an email, and they pretty much react to it without really having a cohesive plan.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
It's important to focus on who your target customer is and decide which online media is going to reach them the best. I guess is really what it's all about.
Yeah, I really think you've hit upon something. I can't tell you how often, especially when I'm speaking with somebody who's relatively new to digital marketing, that they seem to jump to the how I'm going to execute before fully assessing what the goal is. And so start talking very quickly about Facebook or maybe a Yelp or Angie's List or something like that without fully analyzing, well, why does that make sense? Why is that a valid use of your time and money? So the presentation that I'll be giving on the 27th is really going to take a little closer look at what your goal is, and then tailor your delivery based on something that's a better fit for the actual goal that you've got.
I'm sure it'll be very helpful, and we invite everybody out there to come out on January 27th at the Nova Southeastern Library. That's a great facility with excellent rooms for the presentations. And Gary is going to be our leadoff speaker and give you the kind of great advice that he was talking about today. Gary is Vice President of Operations of MDT Marketing here in Fort Lauderdale. And tell us a little bit about your company, Gary.
Yeah, MDT Marketing, we're a digital advertising and marketing technology agency, right here in Fort Lauderdale. We've been in business for, since the mid-90s, I believe. So we've been around for a long time. We've adapted a lot over the years. There have been a lot of changes to the world of advertising in those 20-plus years of business, because it had started off as a printing facility. We still have an in-house printing facility, but how we execute that's a lot differently today, and we certainly didn't have a digital marketing department back in 1995. So like everybody, there's been a lot of evolution. That's really, and we really, for the most part, we have focused on the education industry, and over the last couple of years, we've been exploring how we can help smaller businesses grow themselves.
That's great, and we're very pleased to have you because we understand you've given presentations at a number of digital marketing conferences around the country. How many have you been to, and what cities?
Oh my goodness. Well, all over the place, I guess. How many? A good number, I would say a good handful every year I'm attending. What cities have been? I guess all over the country. Where the most often is Vegas. That's where most of the conferences end up.
Vegas.
And that's just how it plays out, but all over the place.
Well, we're honored to have you, and we'll be happy to have you out there also at the big event. Come on out on January 27th. To register, go on our website, broward.score.org. Click on workshops and select the January 27th date, and you can make sure you have a seat at our free digital marketing seminar on January 27th. You've been watching Know the Score live on Facebook. Please join us again next Wednesday at 3 o'clock. I'm Dave Harris. Have a good day.
Perfect.
Well, that was great.